All right, last and not least by any means is Pisces. So Pisces, let's see what we have for you. This is supposed to be from the 1st of July through the 15th, although it's the 7th already, so it's late. So it's just going to be now through the 15th. I need to get a new sage bundle. Pull one out of my chest. Anyway, I'm also going to be posting another video within a week for the second part of July. This will be just a general reading for the sign of Pisces. Welcome to Through the Veil Healing and Ascension, where we are focused on spiritual healing and growth. What information Spirit shares through me will always come with the underlying intention of giving you whatever information will help you to align with your highest self. I also use the Thoth deck. And it's a little bit different of a system, a lot more intricate than the Rider-Waite-Smith decks that most people are familiar with. So keep that in mind if you see some interpretations that are a little bit different than you're used to. It also is very much focused on your personal healing and growth, so keep that in mind. If you are still here, I'm assuming that you have chosen to pursue spiritual healing, which is great because we're about to dig deep and do a little bit of shadow work. So buckle on up. Now, I believe that if you are here, that Spirit has brought you here, even if it's through the help of an algorithm, and that there is a message in this reading that you need to listen to. That said, please keep in mind that this is a general reading for Pisces. Pisces. Of course, cross-watchers are welcome. But it means that you'll have to take the messages as they resonate, and that means you might need to switch the roles. Or perhaps, specific examples that I'm giving aren't exactly what's happening in your life, but they have the same or similar underlying emotional energies. Just take it and apply it as it resonates. Now, before we get started, if you will, help me sync up our energies. So you can do that by first liking and subscribing and hitting the alarm bell to my channel. That helps me grow my channel, of course. You can also follow me on all my other social media in the description box. So yeah, it helps me grow my channel, my brand, my business, which I appreciate, but more importantly, it helps us strengthen the energetic connection between us. So it helps me read a little bit better for you. Anyway, next what we're going to do is take 3 deep breaths together. In through the nose, filling your belly completely, and then breathing out completely through the mouth. The first time when you breathe out, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of focus on releasing the day, releasing everything, clearing your mind. The second one, what you're going to do is focus on grounding. So if you're sitting, feel really heavy in your seat like you're going to break your chair. If you're standing, imagine roots coming out of your feet like a tree trunk. And then on the third one, you're going to set the intention and focus on just opening up to me, opening up to Source, Spirit, your guides, whatever you need to tell yourself. Just open up and allow the energy to flow. So let's go ahead and do that together, please. 3 deep breaths. In through the nose. Release. In through the nose. Ground. Empty. And then in through the nose. Open. All right, Pisces. The energy feels kind of heavy. It did for the last reading too. So go ahead and take a few more deep breaths. I'm just going to smoke cleanse here just a little bit, just to kind of make sure we clear the energy as much as possible. I have a feeling like you might be going through kind of a hard time. We'll see what the cards say. But I'm just going to clear out some of the energy. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Pisces. All right, so 5 cards we are going to pull. Again, this is just a general reading, what Spirit wants you to know to align with your highest self for this next week. Is that ready? Nope. Spirit said 3 more. Okay, 3 more. The first card will be a general, like your general energy, the general energy around the situation. The second one will be what to focus on. The third one will be what to avoid. The fourth one will be likely outcome and or what to expect in the near future. And then the fifth one is going to be like additional advice from Spirit. Spirit, that was 4. I'm sorry. No, they said 2 more again. Okay. The cards are not wanting to shuffle. You are the last of the signs, Pisces, so I think my spirits are kind of tapped out after this. I was going to do another video doing a general read for everyone, but I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, so overall energy, what Pisces needs to know. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your guidance, your blessings. Thank you so much for the opportunity to continue to heal and grow. Can you please guide me to what card Pisces needs to see or have for their general energy? What they need to know for this next week. It's here somewhere. I believe it's buried. That one, okay? Okay, Spirit's telling me to take that one too. What to focus on? This one. What to avoid? Possible outcome or what to expect in the near future. Okay, 2 of them. Wow, Pisces, you have a lot. Spirit has a lot to say to you. And final advice now is back here. Okay, they're saying it's buried. Okay, let me spread this out a little bit. Alright, Spirit, final advice for Pisces. Okay, you're right in the middle of that buried pile. Oh, 2 more. Okay. Wow. Okay, so Spirit gave you 8 cards. Alright. Bottom of the deck, underlying energy, you have the 7 of Wands, Valor, but it was inverted. So whatever it is, you have a fear-based block, and that's holding you back from achieving whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. It's definitely fear-based related. Interesting is that underneath that, it's also leading to a lack of victory, which is the 6 of Wands. 2 numbers in order. That's kind of crazy. All right, so main focus. All right, so the main energy is that you have the 4 of discs here, which is about power. Power card is all about boundaries. And then you have another 4 of Wands, completion, but it's inverted. So what this is very much saying to me is that you kind of have your emotional walls up. And because you have your walls up, you're being affected energetically, and it's affecting the rest of your life as well. So that's in terms of finances, relationships, everything. You have walls up and you're not allowing the free flow of information between you and Spirit or between you and your relationships. The 4 of Wands being inverted tells me that there's some past hurt, some past thing that you are still in the energy of dealing with. Like you're not closing out an old cycle that needs to be closed out. And the reason you're not able to close it out is because you have your energetic walls up. You have your emotional walls up. So you do want boundaries. Boundaries are a very, very good thing, but they need to be like fences with operable gates where, energy can free flow between you and other people at an even rate. You don't want walls up, though. What to focus on right now? You have the 10 of discs. That's perfect because it's confirming what I just said. You're struggling financially. So right now, you're too close. You're too close to whatever situation you're going through. And it's your pessimism around it, your pain around it, is attracting essentially negative things to you. So look at the law of attraction, watch some Abraham Hicks or something. You're essentially, because you're so focused in the negative, you're still like brooding in the negative behind your emotional walls, instead of like opening up so you can heal and process things, you're just kind of stuck in the negative, and it's attracting negativity towards you, which means you're struggling financially, and whatnot. So your main focus is going to be kind of digging out some of that energy, releasing some of it, so that way you can get money flowing again. Now, what to avoid, this is an inverted card, so generally in the what to avoid section, if you get an inverted card, 2 negatives, a positive, it basically tells me you need to embody the energy of whatever this card is, and I haven't even looked at it yet, so let's see. All right, that makes sense. It's the Hangman. So the Hangman is all about just being willing to see things from other people's perspectives. And I'm not just saying other people that are like yes men to you, or yes, like, look at people who are going to tell you the honest truth about yourself, not just, tell you you're right and pat you on the back because, I don't know, they're your mom or something. I don't know. But look at people who are being honest with you and telling you the truth, and look at perspectives outside of your own. You can do this by really considering other people and the position they are in and whatever the situation is. You need to really embody that. Look at your life, look at the situations around you, just from other people's perspectives. You kind of want to put yours in the back burner right now because you're not seeing clearly. Probable or possible or probable outcome. Wow, okay. If you're able to do these things, if you're able to like look outside yourself, you have the 2 that came out are the Ace of Discs and the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is kind of like it could signify a lot of things. It could signify marriage, but really he's like a spiritual teacher, a spiritual master. So you might have someone in your life. It's also the card of Taurus and Capricorn. But you might have somebody in your life, or you might find someone on your path that is like ascended, essentially a spiritual master of some sorts. Someone who's really spiritual, who might kind of teach you how to tap into that part of yourself and to heal. And if you're able to do that, you'll have money coming to you. And the Ace of Discs is kind of like almost a gift of money, not necessarily from a person, but from the universe. And big money too. So, but it's going to come, like maybe you get a promotion at work, or, you close a big account or something like that. Could be an inheritance too. Could be anything. It's just a big amount of money, because the struggles that you've been going through in money, you struggling with money has put into your vortex the fact that you want money, but you just have to kind of align yourself in the receiving mode. And I'm speaking in Abraham Hicks terminology, so by all means, YouTube Abraham Hicks and listen to some of it. But it's like, if you're able to embody this Hangman and look at things from perspectives outside your own, you have money coming in, and you have a leader, a teacher, someone who is willing to help guide you. And then, all right, yeah, perfect. Final advice from Spirit. You have 2 cards. You have number 14 of the Major Arcana, which is the R card, similar to Temperance, I guess, from the other deck. And then you have the 3 of Discs, which is the Works card. So the R card is about doing shadow work. It's about integrating the light and dark sides of yourselves. It's about kind of combining all parts of yourself into one really functional, awesome, magical whole. And this one is kind of a similar energy. It's about, it has a little bit more of a balance edge to it, I guess. So for all areas of your life, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your career, working on your dharma, working on bettering yourself, working on your relationships, whatever it is, all the different areas of your life you're going to want to tackle. Each one of those areas, giving the best of yourself to that area, but in a balanced way. So you don't want to like go all in on your work and then neglect your relationships, or go all in parenthood, but then neglect what it means to actually be a parent, and neglect your romantic relationships or your work or whatever it is. You want to give of yourself fully but evenly to all the different areas of your life, and then you're able to come to this really awesome balance within your life. Anyway, so it's pretty straightforward. It just is, it's time to be brave, knock down some of those walls, complete some of those old toxic cycles, focus on getting your money right. You do that by, looking at things from a new perspective, being willing to do some of that shadow work and balancing yourself. And then with that, you'll have money coming in, and you'll have like a spiritual guide for you. It's there, but again, you just have to consider getting out of your own head, essentially, and move forward. Anyway, that's all I have for you, Pisces. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you want as far as the topic for our next reading. But other than that, I will see you later, and you have a great rest of the day. Bye now.